Hey everyone, welcome to Chosei Funohara Show. Today's guest is again Richies Stotts, and it is part 5. Showing her tits. So I didn't believe it.
I know, that was like, it's kind of like she set the bar there, you know what I mean? Like, okay, what are we going to do?
You want to hear a funny story?
Yeah.
You know, Japanese TV crew came to, the videotape us.
At CB's.
CB's.
I remember that, yeah.
I didn't know that. That time was very popular, a night talk show. And then my father was watching every night. And then one night, he was watching that called 11 p.m., the TV show. And then they introduced the band in New York, became very popular, it's outrageous. And then they're showing Wendy and they're showing breast. In Japan, they can show breast, bare breast.
Okay.
So it's like after 11, all kids are sleeping. So
right.
there are no censors that time. And then my father saw it, and then they saw in the background. They go, "Is that Chosei?"
I never heard this story.
And then so the guy, he called my mother. That's Chosei, right? Mother was so shocked, so pissed actually,
Yeah.
So she didn't know I was in the band. I didn't tell her because I was only taking 6 months off school, but I didn't tell her.
Right.
I wasn't going to school. So she found out, she stopped sending me for that money, tuitions. So all money dried out.
So now you're stuck. You met my folks, my parents, right? You remember? Yeah. Now, my father was a very conservative guy. He was from Iowa. My mother was from the Bronx. The little difference. But my dad, he didn't want me to grow my hair long in high school and all this stuff. But when I got out, when I left, which was 17, I left really 17. I can do pretty much anything I want. And they came down to see us a few times.
Yeah.
I mean, he was conservative. But, they got, down in the basement of our house, it was, we grew up upstate New York. He had a whole, people call it the Plasmatic Museum. He put all these pictures and everything down there. He was kind of very proud of it, even, but he didn't say it. But he got a lot of flack for it. People in town and stuff wrote him hate mail and stuff like that. Didn't bother him at all. He just was like, he didn't say much. But he was supportive of it. But I knew he was probably deep. I don't know, we never really talked about it, but he handled it pretty well.
Yeah. The picture back, you can see, that dad you're showing,
Yeah. That was, that picture there was my mom and dad backstage at a show in Long Island, and I think I hurt my wrist, and we can help you out.
That's why I'm doing this one.
Yeah, I think I fell and stuff.
Right.
Even though Wendy pulled her top down, and it was shocking for everybody.
The people used to call us a shock rock.
Yeah.
I had tuition to pay September. I didn't pay. I bought amplifier.
Was that the amp that you had?
18 inches, like only one speaker. Once gone, it's gone. No sound.
I think Stu accused me one time of pulling your plug out or something. I don't know. He was trying to. I don't know. I don't know what was going on back there.
We play so loud.
Oh, yeah, it was just excruciating.
So loud. So like even like a huge bass, speaker blew up.
Yeah. First of all, my amp, I remember what I was playing at in the beginning was for guitar geeks and stuff, it was a Marshall there was no master volume, so you could not.
No master volume?
Yeah, that's how they played in the old days, you know what I mean? Like, just turn it up, all the way up, obnoxiously loud, But that's the way it is, that's how you played. But later on, they started inventing the master volume, and people started using the master volume, so you can play a loud sound without turning it up too loud, but to really get the real sound, you have to turn it up loud.
The Marshall never had overdrive at that time?
No.
No?
No overdrive. Jimi Hendrix didn't have a master volume either. I don't think any of those characters back in the old days, or Blue Cheer, you have to play loud to get that
distortion
sound.
Yeah.
But I think I started with a 50-watt Marshall bass, so the 50 watts a nice sound.
Well, it's solid state.
Yeah, it was a solid state.
Yeah,
but then you got the Ampeg after that.
Ampeg. But I like solid state better because it's I can control better. But only thing is like if I play more than 7, and then they blow up.
Well, I think for bass the solid state is acceptable. I think it's good, but still with guitar.
Guitar is too warm, loud, takes a little time to warm up. Once hit, it's amazing. That was a Marshall.
Osservando la folla di una grande città, l'impressione è di notevole semplicità e di uniformità nel vestire. In fondo, nella moda, ciascuno dichiara il bisogno di appartenere a una stessa comunità. Certo c'è chi ricorre a un particolare bizzarro per fuggire il conformismo. Qualcuno si personalizza conservando vecchi simboli. Altri adottano soluzioni stravaganti, individualiste e provocatorie. Ma il gioco tra essere come tutti e voler essere diversi da tutti sembra ineliminabile.